Forgive me, YouTube, for I'm about to do the YouTuber intro voice. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to— No, actually, we're not doing that. I think I still have a little bit of dignity left. I have to stay strong. So y'all may remember a few months ago, I did this Minecraft Parkour and Challenges mini-series duology. And that was a good time, but we wrapped it up a while ago. Well, while I was working on another video, I ended up discovering another set of parkour challenges. I don't know what's wrong with all the heads. They're definitely not supposed to look like that, but yeah, for that I did 40 maps, and this is 45, so we're gonna see how this goes, because I'm going to try and see if I still have any of the parkour talent that I gained from that mini-series. But with that in mind, be sure to spill your grandma's ashes all over that like button. You know what? I regret that. But okay, let's get in the video. So, you know, it's been a little bit since I've done some parkour. This server, I believe, has 15 maps for each difficulty. Yeah, so there's 45 in total. And I'm hoping that, like, you know, a few months after I recorded that parkour mini-series, I still have a little bit of parkour energy in me. Like, I haven't lost everything I learned from that experience. Now, there's one thing I would like to mention. For some reason, the S at the bottom of the screen is just the wrong font. I mean, the whole server just used a completely different font, I think. I mean, you do you know. But yeah, let's just jump into this. We got a guy here already. So the way I'm thinking I want to do this is, if you guys saw the last parkour mini-series, I basically did, you know, I think it was about 40 different parkour challenges. Oh, well, I'm already done. And that's a pretty unpleasant record holder. What? What do you mean this parkour doesn't exist? I just started recording and everything's already gone wrong. I was gonna say, like, in the last parkour mini-series, what I did was I just went straight through from easiest to hardest, but I was just gonna do the first 5 here, then the first 5 here, then the first 5 here, and then just, you know, go like that, you know, spread it out a bit. But, looks like we're done with the easy stages because this isn't real. So we're going on to medium already, and there's another guy here, but we can turn him off. Everyone's an Alex skin, I don't know why. Maybe that's just the way it is, but, yeah, what I've realized is, like, I'm pretty decent at, you know, casual, you know, parkour that's just jumps like this. But I feel like most people kind of are. I mean, they're simple jumps, but they're ones that I can do while talking, and it's not a big problem. But that was very easy, you know, that was just nothing, you know? And it's the same here, you know, nothing bad could possibly happen to me. I do enjoy recording parkour, though, because it allows me to do things that are a bit more chill, and to also, what the fuck? Suffer. As you can see right there, that's suffering. Slime blocks are really weird on one point. What the fuck? Whatever. Slime blocks are really weird on this version, just because, get in! On the edges of slime blocks, like, it doesn't bounce you if you jump in the corner, but I feel like most people kind of know that by now. What am I doing, man? I did not do that correctly. Huh? Why are ladders just rubber banding me? What is wrong with ladders? Why don't they work? This should not be hard. Come on. Why is climbing ladders impossible? I'm switching versions. Hold on. That's got to be the problem. It cannot possibly just be that the ladders don't work. It's got to be the version, right? It's got to be my fault. All right, we're on the latest version of Minecraft now. If this doesn't work now, we're gonna have problems. Okay, there we go. Ladders work now. You know, come to think of it, I actually did play on I did actually play on another server that had that same issue where I tried climbing ladders and they would never work. So maybe it's some weird issue with updating a server to make it compatible with all versions. I was just on 1.8 already, so that's why I stuck with it. I thought it would probably be fine, but I guess the server does say play this on 1.21, so I guess it's fair. It's not really optimized for it. Why can't I live my life? I am just terrible at 4-block jumps. But I guess that's what I was talking about. Like, I can do the 3 blocks, the 2 blocks. I feel like I can do them without even thinking. It's the jumps that you actually have to, like, think about and, you know, calculate. Maybe if I just don't think. That was so early. There we go. Finally. Whew. And now we got one of these old jumps. I haven't done one of these since the Stone Age. Alright, that's done. There's a disturbing lack of any checkpoints whatsoever. It does scare me. What the hell's the point of the red spot? Is the red spot a checkpoint, actually? No, what's the point of this? This doesn't have any reason to exist. Whatever. We're leaving that alone, and then we're gonna... We're back. That wasn't so bad. Neither was that. We're finally making it further, guys. We're moving up in the world. And I still don't like doing things where I have to go around walls, because it scares me to go around walls. That was so early. It takes like a minute to get back, assuming I don't even fail. This is intermediate too, by the way. I'm bad. I'm also washed, but, you know, using that as an excuse when I was never particularly good in the first place, you know, I wouldn't really say that's super fair. That's good. Alright. No, what? I hit the wall! I knew that was the problem. I was like, I just didn't want to hit the wall. Every freaking time, I get one further, and then I mess it up. The complete lack of checkpoints just feels so unforgiving to me. Even though I'm starting to get the hang of this. There's one. There we go. Should be good. And we're done. See, we didn't even take 10 minutes with that one. That was nothing. That's actually crazy. Only 18 deaths? That's more than the frames I have. What the hell? This lobby is laggy on this version. Wow. Okay. That's weird. It feels like I lost that more than 18 times, because it's like I took so long to do it. I guess it must have just been decently lengthy parkour. Alright, the third intermediate level is next. We shall see how this goes. We got a bunch of... What the hell am I... How did I even go through that? Did I do that right? I don't think that was the way I was supposed to do that. At least it didn't feel like it, but whatever. Let's just say that was exactly the way I was intended to do it, and move on. And don't let that happen to me again. Yeah, you can just do this. Is this the way Minecraft is meant to be played? Is that real Minecraft physics? Because that's insane if that's real. See, at least I'm not taking 11 deaths to complete the first easy parkour. Like, that makes me feel good about myself. When I did the parkour mini-series earlier, there were a considerable amount of checkpoints, usually. There were a few sections that were a little too long, but, you know, it was always doable. Obviously, this is doable as well. Why did I jump that early? What am I doing? This is doable as well, but it is a lot less forgiving. Here's a go. That's not how you're supposed to speak. Come on, okay. Okay. There we go. Whew. Bit of a interesting set of jumps there. We're actually pretty close to the end, yet I don't know. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like there's going to be a lot more suffering on the way. That first section was rough, but I think the rest of this isn't so bad, but it's hella unforgiving. So if I mess up now... Okay, yeah. That really wasn't that bad. I just kind of botched the beginning so many times. Me when medium 4. This one looks like it's modeled after fruits and veggies. Or is it just veggies? I mean, they got carrot. Oh, that's an apple. Yeah, for sure. I, for one, am looking forward to doing the hard challenges after this. This looks like a very fun time. And one that will definitely not make me question my sanity. What is this for? Maybe maybe these are checkpoints, but nothing happened. At least it didn't say anything in like chat or, you know, anything like that. We'll find out if we lose though. Although I'd rather not find out if what happened. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna. Well, I can tell you, it did not save me if it was supposed to. Sometimes it's easier to just keep going, even if you don't know how the jump is supposed to work or anything like that. Sometimes. Just keep doing it. Also, I feel like these are supposed to be checkpoints, but they aren't working as checkpoints. So, I don't get to have them. I don't get to have anything in this world. Those are just the problems in my life. And I will talk to you about them because Minecraft parkour. This is an awkward angle, but it worked out just fine. Okay. Even if we mess up now, we should be good. Whew! That was good. That one was not as bad as the last one. Oh, dude, if I go F1, this section is not problematic at all. As soon as I turn anything on, oh, the text is rough. Also, there's no way people are getting 8 seconds on these. They have to be fly hacking. That ain't happening. Map 5, though, this is the last one I'm going to do before I move on to the hard maps. Oof. Okay. That was fancy. Every jump gives me crippling anxiety. I forgot how much this, like, deteriorates my mental state and how much it makes me sad. Okay, I think we're good, Now, even if we mess up, we live. Alright, that was good. I like that. That one was a good one. I'm actually really surprised at just how easy that was. Or at least, I don't think it was easy. I think it was more so I didn't have to suffer. I'm really not confident that this is a good idea. This could cause a lot of problems. At least this one says it has a checkpoint. By the way, I looked at this, and in the gold shop, there's advantages for the parkour in here. And I swear to God, if this is... Okay, I thought I was gonna say add more checkpoints. This is still dumb, but I understand. The game's the game. But I'm not confident that I can do this kind of parkour, like this level that they claim is so hard. Maybe it is, because I can't possibly make this. Oh, okay, we're good now. And now we have to do this. Oh, that worked out just fine. Okay. That didn't, though, I'll tell you. Come on, come on. You're better than this, me. I'm really not, but I am. If I can tell myself I'm better than this, I'm better than that. Really? Okay. I remember when I did my last, like, parkour mini-series, and I had to, look up how to do certain jumps, and it still didn't help me. That was fun. There we go. Oof. What? Touching the orange counts? Doc, how was I supposed to know that? That's just not cool. And I see a checkpoint over there, so I understand the way this works. Alright. That's so dumb, though! That's dumb! Like, I don't understand that. That's just... that doesn't feel like I failed a parkour jump. I understand. Just do better. But that's dumb. What if I just went around? Yeah, that's better, honestly. Rather that than the alternative. We have to go around this as well, which is kind of annoying, yeah. But once we get that jump down, we're fine. I have a problem, and that problem is I already have a headache. But I will not allow it to get in the way of victory, because, in the end, I shall always prevail. Woo! It only took 6 minutes. Watch the second checkpoint just be way easier than the first one. Sometimes these parkour things are like that. They just make... What the hell? I didn't know there was something there. Wait, no, there wasn't something here. What did I hit? There's a barrier block there, I swear. Like, because of that, I feel like I have to just go all the way around, which doesn't feel like the way it's supposed to be. You know what? There's probably going to be more barriers. I'm not doing it. I'm not taking that chance. Fuck. The invisible wall right here is just, it's so obnoxious. It is the worst thing that humanity has ever created. And humanity's created a lot of bad things, like Twitter, a lot of other bad things. There we go. That was nothing. That should not have been hard. Okay. Only 121 deaths. That was fine. No, like over 60 of those. Like, at least like half was just like that beginning section, because every time I would die, I would just keep running at the beginning of the second checkpoint. And sometimes I'd be going fast enough that I could just go through it without having to do the jumps. Other times that was not the case. And I'm sure it only gets easier with hard one number 2. Hopefully there are a few less invisible walls on this one, and a few more fun times. I like fun times, and they've already given me a checkpoint for some reason. That was nothing. Like, what did I need a checkpoint for? I could have done that, you know, blindfolded. With very intense coaching, actually. I probably could not normally have done that blindfolded. But, you know, don't worry about me. I can figure myself out. This one, so far, has really not been problematic at all. And, yeah, I just first tried that one. You sure that one was belonged in the hard section? That was way easier. You know, let's keep going. Alright. This looks a bit longer, but 2 checkpoints is, you know, that's good to see. Once you take the edge off, you know, with that difficult one we did, the difficult one we did earlier, you know, I actually feel pretty good right now. Like, I feel like I can do anything. Although this is kind of an awkward... Oh my god! I did not know I was gonna do that. Is that how those behave in vanilla? I've never encountered those. Like, I don't tend to go into the... I think those are from Lush Caves, right? I didn't know where to go. I just started going. There we go. Nice. Okay. First checkpoint down. See, this is like episode 1 of this mini-series, and I was not expecting this level of struggle. Just because I didn't think I'd be doing... Well, first I didn't think I'd be struggling as much on the intermediate ones as I did, but second, I just didn't expect to be doing these hard ones so soon. Okay. Do I have to lower the trap doors? Wait, there's a boat there. What is this? Well, maybe you can make this. Yeah, it's probably makeable. It's just a bit rough. Yep, we made it. It ends... Oh, it ends right there. What? That's so dumb! In fairness, I guess I should have remembered that that was there, but that's still dumb. Okay, so the last time I did this, I didn't really see the path, but no, we go from here to there, and then we parkour on the chains, do the tube. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. See, now that I see it, it's not that bad. And I have a hunch there's gonna be some crappy invisible walls getting in my way. So, something feels off here. So let's just take this, and, okay, yeah, that's fine. That wasn't too bad. You know, not super into the water at the end, but overall, perfectly fine.